What's up, my name's TechNoba here for Troubleshoot, and in today's video, I've got something you're probably going to find useful if you want to play the DayZ modded servers for ARMA 3. So, as you may or may not know, ARMA 3, DayZ, and a bunch of DLCs are currently on sale on the Humble Bundle. It is currently the 17th of August, 2020, but of course this video applies to any other time, and you should be able to join DayZ modded servers after watching it. So to begin, let's assume that you already own the game. The first obvious step is to make sure that it's actually installed and working. Over here I have ARMA 3. If I scroll down on the right hand side under the friends list, we'll scroll past the achievements, trading cards, and we'll eventually reach DLC. Now of course I own 14 DLCs for the game. I don't think it's all of them, but it's quite a few. On a lot of servers you'll end up having jets or certain weapons, armor, etc that are only available for use if you have the DLCs. But of course, some of the weapons and other things you can use, but you're left with a watermark or overlay on your screen, and sometimes a pop-up advert. But that being said, you don't need DLCs to play DayZ in ARMA 3. So first of all, let's assume that you've downloaded the game. Simply click play, and we'll run through the basic setup if this is your first time running it. Of course, if you played ARMA 3 before, just make sure you can load into the main menu and things are working fine. So this is the ARMA 3 launcher. If you've seen it before, make sure to go and disable all of your mods. On the left hand side, I'll head across to the mods tab and we'll see all of them over here. These are the ones that I currently have installed, but none of them are under the loaded section, meaning they're all unloaded. If you have any under loaded mods, simply click unload all. Then I'll click play, and after reading through this, I'll click accept and we'll see if we can load into the main menu. Assuming that you can reach the main menu as such, then things are set up properly. Simply click the exit button in the top right, and then if the launcher isn't closed, simply go ahead and close it already. So of course, we can go ahead and find DayZ servers through the in-game server list, but subscribing to all of the mods individually is going to take a lot of time. So what exactly do we do? Well, we use a third-party launcher. In this video, I'll be showing you how to do it with A3 Launcher. Simply head across to the link down in the description below, and then scroll down and click Download Now. After it's done downloading, simply double-click on the launcher in your Downloads folder. Then click Yes if asked for admin. Then we'll see this over here. As you can see, please ensure the launcher is installed in its own directory. Do not install the launcher into the same folder as ARMA. And do not set the mod path to the same folder as the launcher. With that in mind, I'll click Next and leave it where it is. C Program Files 86 A3 Launcher, though yours might just be C Program Files A3 Launcher. I'll click Next, and of course, because I already have it installed, I get a pop-up asking if I want to reinstall it. I'll click Yes, then Next, and I'll create a desktop shortcut for ease of access. Next, Install. Now we're installing the A3 launcher. I'll click Finish, and we'll get an icon on our desktop. Of course, if you don't, make sure to check your start menu for this instead. Anyways, now that we have the A3 launcher downloaded and installed, simply open it up. Then click Yes when prompted for admin, and we'll be dropped into this little splash screen over here, and then into the actual launcher itself. So now we have all of the ARMA 3 servers on this list over here. As far as I know, the pings within the ARMA 3 server list seem to be quite wrong for me. Some South African servers have 30 ping, others have 200, and scrolling down on the list, there's a bunch with 9999. Of course, these pings aren't actually 9999, they're just glitched and showed this way. Anyways, now that we know that this is the basic server list, all we have to do is find the left-hand side filters over here, and in the name, I'll simply search for DayZ, and then hit enter. Or of course, if you know a specific DayZ server that you'd like to join, type in the name there and hit enter. Then on the right-hand side, we'll have a list of servers for that search term. Of course, you can use these other checkboxes and filters, but I'll leave it with just DayZ. Over here, we have the AEOG server, which I think is currently the biggest server. As you may have noticed, there's a play icon next to the server for me. Why is this? Well, it's because I have all of the mods that are needed to join the server. The server below it, Finders Keepers 6.0, has a little download icon. If you see this icon instead of a play icon, make sure to click it, and you'll see this over here. You don't have the mods required, would you like to install them? I'll click OK, and you should see that your Steam starts downloading. If I head into Steam and then the Downloads tab, you can see that I'm busy downloading mods. What mods am I downloading? Well, inside of the A3 launcher, heading across to the Mods tab and changing the status to Downloading, Filter, you should see this over here. These are the mods that we're currently downloading. Of course, we can change the status from downloading to, say, installed, filter, and we'll see what mods we currently have installed. But of course, I'll change this to downloading so we can see our progress. Now that we're done downloading all of the mods, you can see that I've downloaded them here, and there's no more downloading. In the A3 launcher, if you want to uninstall mods, you can do it here from the Install tab. But of course, you can also do this from the Steam launcher itself. These are, after all, just normal workshop mods. We have verify, unsubscribe, and folder to open up the actual mod install folder for this mod. With that aside, let's head back to the servers tab, and we'll find the server that I mentioned, Finders Keepers. As you can see, there's still a little download icon, and it hasn't updated to a play icon. Clicking this says that we need to download a mission, and after it downloads the mission files, the game should launch up. There we go. Of course, if that is a download icon or a play icon, as long as you have all of the mods downloaded, the game should launch up and work just fine. The next time you close out of the A3 launcher entirely and open it up again, the download icon for the server that you tried to connect to should be a play icon, assuming that you have all of the mods required. And as you can see, I'm currently loading into the Finders Keepers Exile mod server. Of course, the server is full. I need to buy a VIP slot to join. I'll try and join a different server instead. So I'll Alt-F4 out of the game, but of course you can wait to get kicked back to the main menu and exit it that way. Heading back to the DayZ launcher, I'll simply click refresh and we'll get a refreshed player list. 57 out of 65, I guess there's a bunch of slots that are kept private there. So let's go ahead and find a different server. GOG's DayZ Exile Tanoa is over here, 13 out of 60 players, and it's got a bunch of mods on it. I'll click the play button next to it, we'll download the mission file, and then the game should launch up as expected. This time, of course, because there's far fewer players on the server, we should actually be able to load in. And there we go, we're loading into the server now instead. And of course, after we pass this loading screen, we should be dropped into the game. There we have it. I didn't realize it until now. I can pick a spot to spawn in. I'll just pick random, and I'll click ground spawn. And there we go, I've now spawned in, and I'm actually playing DayZ. So of course, server rules, the rest of it, I'm not entirely sure, but we're in the server as you might expect. We have a bunch of starting items, and you can go ahead and play basically as per normal. This is the DayZ mod, and of course, it'll depend on what server you join to your actual experience. But anyways, that's about it for this video. Hopefully you found something useful in it. My name's been Technoba here for Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.